Welcome back to Gopher Football with Jerry Kill. I'm Natalie Nias. The Gophers are 3-0 and preparing to host the Spartans from San Jose State this weekend at TCF Bank Stadium. For an inside look at the Gophers and for a preview of Saturday's game, Mike Max is in the Hall of Fame room with Coach Claeys.
Thanks very much. Earlier in the show, we covered the offensive side of the ball. Let's talk about the defense. Your specialty as a defensive coordinator, the guy that keeps jumping off the page, as you hoped he would, as you need him to, has been Rashid Hageman. We saw him in the film session, what he's doing. How has he changed as a person and a leader over the last few years?
Well, I think the leadership part is, he's learned how good that he is compared to everybody else. I don't think he realized his potential. While he was learning the position, he was very hesitant, just played slow.
Is that common?
And,
is that
it
the thing
is.
you try to get out? You see these great athletes and
Yeah.
you say, you're better than you think you are.
Right, and there's two different philosophies on the defensive line. Some people are play along the line of scrimmage, slide with the offensive lineman, get rid of blocks. And that's what they did before we got here. I'm more of a guy, I like to turn those guys loose up front and get them going.
Don't worry about a guy running by you once in a while.
Well, yeah, exactly. I just say, don't run past the ball. Treat it like it's a pass and react back to the run. And so we turn them loose a little bit more than what some people do. And so he struggled with that at first. And he just wanted to grab people and throw them. Well, he found out that when he uses his power and strength and keeps his feet running, those linemen can't keep up with him. And so it's like anything, you get a little success and you just keep doing it. And we showed him after the first game, the plays that he did stand up and try to throw somebody and he ends up getting knocked off the ball as compared to the ones when he gets off the ball and keeps his feet running. And since we've taken the time and showed him those after the first game, the last 2 weeks, he's just continued to get better and better. And I still think he has a high side. I was pleased the last game he did a great job of recognizing run and pass blocks without having to stop. I mean, everything's just getting more and more smooth to him. And to his credit, he's put in a lot of work. And then the other kids are following him because seeing the success that he has.
Yep, Darian Cochran, TC, you call him.
Yeah.
Coming on a little bit as well. Now, this is a guy that you know a lot about, but the other day he looked pretty comfortable.
He really did. And I was disappointed a year ago with TC because his foot was injured. And we really didn't let that out, but he played with a sprained foot about all of last year. So he never played up to his full capabilities. And he's healthy, great competitor, plays hard, has the length that you like. Boy, he throws it all in there and plays hard. And he made a big sack on Saturday to get out of a drive and plays physical for his size. So, and I think again, his upside is there. We were fortunate we could redshirt him, so he's still got 3 years left to go.
We looked at the tape of David Fales, San Jose State quarterback. That's where it begins and ends, as we mentioned, for them on offense. But they have not run the ball that well. Do you have to run the ball well to be an effective offense, or are some guys, is he a good enough guy that even if they don't run the ball well, he can offset it?
They do enough in the passing stuff and that, they can get by without having to run the ball. I still think that they'll try to sneak one or two in there. They've done a decent job when people only play 3 down linemen of sneaking a run in there. There's only 4 guys in there, and at 5-on-4, they should be able to get a few yards. And so I think disguising up that type of look, not having enough guys in the box, I think that'll be important and discourage them from running the football because he is their talent. I mean, that's what they do. They throw the ball.
And a guy like that gets in rhythm, and that's the whole thing, and once he gets going.
And he throws it quick, and he's got a quick release. So the thing the D linemen can't do is they can't get frustrated if we are not getting there and actually getting the sacks. The pressure and getting the ball out quick is going to be more important than them actually getting the sacks. I mean, I worry about them getting frustrated because they're not getting any sacks, and then, once he can stand back there, those receivers can run.
But you built the secondary up for days like this when you have a lot of guys that you play. Yes, you had an injury this year, et cetera, but you've got a lot of guys that competed for starting time, and this is what they're built for, is to run in and out and give you different packages.
No question. I think that's the way football's going. That's why we've designed our defense the way it is. Not that everybody's not going to try to run the ball a little bit, but it doesn't take very much to get people out to run the football anymore at any level. It's just, that's the way it is. And so we are built to stop it. I just hope, the kids realize, and I think they do, there's a lot of space back there. And so if you're not full speed and on top of your game, it don't take much of an error to leave a crease in there and a lot of space for the ball to run. So we'll have to be on top of our game, especially the way he throws the ball. He's going to be one of the most accurate passers we've played against.
Thank you, Coach. Tracy Claeys sitting in for Jerry Kill, of course, this week. They prepare for San Jose State, 11 a.m. kickoff right here Saturday at TCF Bank Stadium.
That will do it for this week's edition of Gopher Football with Jerry Kill. Be sure to check out gophersports.com all week long for updates on your Golden Gophers. For Mike Max and Coach Claeys, I'm Natalie Nias. Thanks for joining us right here on Gopher Football with Jerry Kill.